Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to create an activity ring chart. Similar to the activity ring chart that you would see on an Apple Watch. It's not going to look exactly the same as the Apple ring chart, but it will come kind of pretty close. And it will look something like this, where we would have our stand, exercise, and move rings. And as we gotten to closer to the 100%, you'll see the ring close, right? So it closes at 100%. So let's see how we can create something like this. Now it's fairly easy to create because it actually uses the donut chart feature in Excel. I'm going to go to sheet 2 here and let's start it from scratch. So I'll just do the first one. I'll just call it name, and we'll say this is percent complete and this is a percent incomplete. I'll just give this some generic names right now. Ring 1, take the fill handle and drop it down. It'll copy it, but it'll increment it. If there's a number here, it's going to increment it. So you increment it by 2. Select these columns, double click it to auto fit. So let's just make some random completes, right? So this is, maybe say this is 10%, this is 33%, this is 99%. And the incomplete is going to be 100% minus that. Whoops. We'll just say, or we can just say equals 1 minus that. And that'll give us 90%. Double click the fill handle and we can see our percentages down there. Now I can click anywhere within the range of data here, go to insert, and under the pie chart there is a donut chart setting here. You can see that it's selected my rings 1, 2, and 3, and it looks like it didn't do it correctly. So let's do it with just one of the rings first. Delete that. Select my heading and my first ring. Go under insert, insert donut chart, and it's got that one, right? Now all I need to do is pull this down. So it's going to bring the rest. You can see the rest are there. I think what I like to do is actually probably just start with ring 1. I'm going to reduce that just to ring 1 first and do the other ones as they come along. And ring 1, the first one is going to be their inner ring, so it's going to go from the inside the circle to out. What we want to do is get rid of this outer portion, the one that is incomplete. And what we could do is just make that transparent. So I click on that ring, click it again, so only that one is selected. Right click, and for the fill, let's make that no fill. And that looks okay. Let's bring in our other ring and do the same thing here. So select that, select it again, click it again, right click, and no fill, and do the same thing for, select the whole chart again, and ring 3. Let me add that in there. And my 1%, oh, let's make this a little bit easier to edit. Let's make that 60%. All right, so I can select this right now. Select it again, right click, fill, no fill. Now I want to change the colors. Now we're going to change our colors to match the Apple colors, right? So the Apple colors, the inside was blue, and then the middle color was green, and then the outer color was red. So I'll just select on that. Select that again. Whoops. Select on that. Select it again. Now that's selected. Right click. That was kind of a light blue. No, that was the outline. Wrong one. The fill we want to do. Let's Control Z to undo that. And right click. Whoops. We have to make sure we select the inside one. Right. Select that. Select that again. See, now you see that selected. Right click. Our fill is going to be that baby blue. And one thing that actually makes this easier, instead of having these so thin, let's make the donut hole smaller. Select that. Right click. Let's format the plot area. And let's see, I think I wanted to make, no, let's chart area. We want to do the chart area. And we wanted to proportion the size. We wanted to proportion the size of the circle. I think actually probably it was. Yeah, one of the donuts. So we have to select one of the donuts instead. So any one of the donuts would do. I want to decrease the hole size. Let's decrease the hole size. Maybe we'll do 40%. Press tab. That makes it a little bit easier to select things now. So that was blue. Let's select this one, the middle one. Select it again. Click it again. Now that's the only thing selected. Right click. And that color was a green. And then select the out color. Select it again. Make sure that's the only one selected. Right click. And that one was red. So now we have the colors that match the activity rings. I don't need this legend, so I'm going to delete it. Whoops. Control C to undo. Select the legend again. Make sure that's the only thing selected. Press delete. And now the legend's gone. Move this up a little bit here. I'm going to snap this to grid, and the way they do that is press the Alt key. And when you kind of move it around, you see how it snaps it to the grid lines of the worksheet? That's there. And I need my labels, right? So I want to label, similar to what I had over here, I want to have this label. And the way I can do that is I can take a picture of this. First, I'm going to call these the rings. I give it a better name than ring 1, 2, and 3. This is going to be move. Press enter. This one's going to be move. Oh, I think this is actually exercise. And this one is going to be move. Double click this column to auto fit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this range. I select it, Control C to copy, go to paste, and select this linked picture icon. It's going to create a picture there. And all I need to do is widen that a little bit. Move this up here. Remove the grid lines. View. Make the grid lines disappear. Let's give this particular picture a border. Give the same kind of color as the chart. So now it's got the same kind of, or a similar type border color. And what we want to do, since this is a picture of that, we can kind of make this into a legend. So stand was this blue one, right? So select on that cell and select that color to blue. You can see it turns blue here. Under exercise, that was green. That turned green. And under move, that was red. So let's make this red. And we have our legend here with our numbers here. So anytime we change our numbers here, let's say exercise, we did more exercise, maybe 75%. Press enter. You can see that's changed, and our little ring has changed. And if we had a good day, maybe this was 100%, and our ring got closed here. And so that's the way that we can create an activity ring, very similar to the Apple Health Watch activity rings that you see on the Apple products. And in this way, it's a very basic ring using the donut chart settings. It doesn't really, one caveat is it doesn't let you go over. Sometimes you can see that, when you exercise, you go over maybe 110%. It doesn't really let you do that. That means this turns into 0, right? So it lets you complete it. So there's not really that way that we have that line go over, but this is a way that you can do that. Let's Control Z to undo that setting or those commands. But this is the way that you can do that to make something similar to the activity ring charts. Now you can use this in other settings where you want to kind of close a ring where something's you're tracking from 0 to 100% and seeing if these tasks make it there. And so this is one way to do something similar to that. So there's your activity ring chart. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.